Greetings, YouTube. This is Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. We are in Winter Springs, Florida for a long driveway cleaning. This driveway here has oak trees on the sidewalk, so we have a bunch of tanning stains already. You can see that we're going to post-treat, pre-treat, post-treat, all kind of treat, trigger-treat basically on this driveway. So we're going to do the sidewalk, and their property butts right up against this other property over here. We're going to do the sidewalk. We're going to do a little bit of the street gutter out there. We have a long driveway going back the other way, and we have a little sidewalk straight forward going down behind my truck. So that's what we have today. That's what I'm showing you with this here walkthrough. As you can see, it has been a while since this sidewalk has been cleaned before. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. That's some of the gutter out there. Everything is dirty. Everything is dirty. So I'm the guy behind the camera. Here we go. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are now. We're going to speed it up a little bit. YouTube, this place here, driveway and sidewalk, way too long to not speed it up. So what we are doing is putting down 1.5% sodium hypochlorite using the gas-powered Comet P40. Of course, I love it. Okay, so we're going to treat up this long driveway in sidewalk area with a pre-treatment, and then we're going to come back, we're going to surface clean, rinse a little bit, and we'll have to chop it up. So we're going to do a little surface cleaning or rinse, then we'll do more surface cleaning and rinsing because this is a large oversized driveway. As you can see how far the truck is down from me, from that shot looking forward. So we're going to just keep putting the pre-treatment down, soak it up good with some SH, let it do what it do to break up these organic stains. And the good thing about this, I did the house across the street and they had a ton of rust in which we could not get all of that rust out. It has been in the concrete over 20 years. However, this customer here on this side of the street has no rust, but has all the tanning stains from the vegetation, oak trees, and so on and so forth, and just regular buildup. So that's why we're here applying our mix, getting ready to do some surface cleaning. Man, this looks good speeded up. I like this right here. But anyway, we are putting down, like I said again, if you didn't hear me earlier, this is a 1.5 mix here, sodium hypochlorite. I have eliminator as my surfactant. That is my surfactant of choice. I'm going to be switching over using some sticky icky pine here coming pretty soon. This is the long sidewalk that their property line meets right with the other house. So we're going to put down the 1.5 on this as well. Now I'm going to give you a little pro tip here. I pre-treated again with a 1.5 off camera after I got everything surface cleaned. And then I also use a pump spray with a 5%. So stay tuned for some more action. Here we are. We have the mini Mondo 31-inch surface cleaner rolling through here. 10 gallons a minute. They have very, very good water pressure. Had zero issues with water. The concrete gets split up pretty good from over the years of just settling. So we have a lot of cracks. So I'm having to hop the surface cleaner across different cracks. All of the water and everything builds up right on this side where you see me working right now. So I'm trying to get a little trim line going before it's completely flooded up in there. And so that's why I hit those sides that way. You know, you have to work these angles and different things. We got 200 foot of high pressure hose stretched out to get us down here in this driveway. And we're going to work with this, fight with the hose just a little bit until we get it like we like it. And now we're off and moving really nicely here. As you can see how this stuff is breaking up. It's been on there for some years. The homeowners said they used to try to do it themselves. But the pressure washers and the little surface cleaner they were buying from Home Depot would get halfway done with the driveway and say it was taking them a couple of days and the machine would burn up. You know, that's pretty typical because that's a residential pressure washer. not built for something of this size. It doesn't have a way of getting the pressure off of it if you let it idle just a little bit without being on trigger. And the fact that the surface cleaner is not built for anything this massive would be some of the explanations. She said they had burnt up 2 of those back in the days. So they said it's cheaper for them to have someone to come out and clean it than for them to buy the equipment to do it themselves, because they like to do a lot of DIY projects. So right here, we're going to move this board that's sitting on the red brick. Going to move that out the way so we can get the surface cleaner across it a few times. There we are. They have 1, 2, 3 batteries right there. I did not move those batteries. I don't know what they go to or anything else, but I did not move those. I just went ahead and worked around it. And now we're back to some surface cleaning here. And before long, we're going to rinse down this section just to move some of this dirty water before it starts settling back down into the cement. Yeah, so we're on that edge again. This edge, like I said before, it collects all the water on this edge. It has nowhere to go, basically. If you don't send it all the way down this long driveway, it really has no outing, because the concrete is sloped down a little bit from over the years of just wearing down, and it's a little lower than the soil sitting right there, so that always creates a problem. However, we are going to work with it, get done what we can get done, make it look 100% better. Okay, so you can see here I'm almost at my spot to where I want to backtrack a little bit here and do a little. I'm trying to get this puddle. As you can see, I have a little river right there. All the water is coming down, so you know that's not good for the surface cleaner. And you have that water running down and you're trying to make that swipe back up, because you're going to stripe a little bit, tiger stripe. I don't like that flow coming down when it's trying to spit flow out. So we already understand that. So we'll catch up on the rinse. And like I said, we're going to do a post treatment with the P40. And then I'm going to come through with a pump sprayer off camera and treat it again for tanning stains. That's once we're done. We already know we're going to deal with tanning stain with this much of buildup. There's no way around it. So we got some holes out of the way. And we're inching it, and then we're going right here, getting to this line, and getting to a point where we want to get some water out the way so we can see what's going on, see how much we're missing, and how much we're getting. So here we are with a rinse. And you can see these corners, man, how it's sitting, and all that tanning stains right there. No fun. No fun. So we're going to send some of it out of the back. We'll send some down the front. Got to be creative with this stuff. It's only so many places you can push water when the driveway is sloped on angles like this. So you just get out there and you get creative. You can get that first half pushed down forward. Then you go ahead and do that. And then you have to work the other, how you have to work it. So I push some down on one side of the truck. Now we're going to try to get some beside it and behind it, so we can see what we have missed on this driveway. And so far we're doing, everything is working out smoothly, getting it out the way and getting to a point to where it can start to try to drain a little bit. And that's the whole purpose of this, with this driveway being as big as it is, as long as it is. I guess they added extensions on it to make it this long, because normally the driveway would be right up in here where I'm at, but this is an extra long driveway. So we rinsed up this and rinse out in front of the batteries. Like I said, we're not moving them car batteries or whatever kind of batteries they are. Just going to work around it. And we can already see, okay, right there, that spot. I wouldn't have seen that if I hadn't came and got the water the way I did. That spot right there, because there was so much buildup, we couldn't see that we had missed the whole pattern. So that's good. We're rinsing and we're trying to push this down forward. Get it down by the surface cleaner, and then we'll grab the surface cleaner, hook back up. We're going to come back up and take care of the spot that we missed, and then we'll come back down here and we're like 50% done with the driveway. So we are moving along quickly, nicely, and making a difference also. I remember we'll have to post treat this bad boy. And like I said, off camera, I'm going to post treat it with the Comet P40 with another 1%, 1.5, 1.5. And then I'm going to get the pump spray and chase over some areas, some spots with a hotter mix in order to ensure that this thing dries up and look really good. So yeah, there we are. We're making our move, we're making our turns. We're almost 50% done on the driveway. Then we have sidewalk both ways. Little street gutter, nothing to it. Yeah, we're glad to be down here after fighting back on the other end of it and trying to push this water to where to go down this way. As you can see, look, still a long stretch going backwards now. This is a super big driveway. It took me, I believe, 1 hour and believe 1 hour and like 5 minutes, something like that, because with the different post treatments I had to put down. Doing the driveway itself did not take that long, but once I was post treating it, that's what took extra time and extra space. Not extra space, but just extra time. What am I talking about space? Like I'm a memory card. But that's what took extra time to do. So now we're going back over here and going back over it and got half of that side done. We come over to the side that's catching all the mud and everything, and we're gonna go down through here, ease down through it, trying to break some of this stuff up. Because once we get this here rinsed down, we are in excellent shape. If you guys come across these type of driveways, how much would you charge for a job like this? And how long do you think it'll take you? I know some of you guys out here probably got 15, 20 gallons a minute. I seen some of those pressure washers and I was interested, but I would have to upgrade the tank, and I still probably wouldn't want to put 15 gallons a minute on this driveway because we have a lake. But it definitely would speed things up without a doubt. Okay, so we're on the sidewalk and it's green, it's moldy. The treatment did a little help, a little justice to it. It couldn't do much. We're gonna have to double back on that. Most definitely look at the coloration, the discoloration of it. I don't know how many years it has been, but this street is lined with oak trees, both sides. The other side of the road, they deal with the organics and the rust from their, they have well water. One side of the road has well water, the other side has city water, is what I was told. That is crazy. But the well water is definitely an issue on the other side of the road, with heavy rust and people not staying up on their maintenance of their concrete. It's bad out here. It's bad. It's a nice older neighborhood. I believe this neighborhood is 30 plus years old. These homes are older, and it's no HOA, so it has some of these driveways a little bit out of control with dirt, with buildup, rust, and everything that you can think of. So we're gonna try to put this one back in good shape, and hopefully in a year or so they get someone else. It doesn't have to be me, but they get someone that can go over this again to keep it maintained so that it's not in this condition when the next company come through to work it. So we're at that end of the concrete. So we're going to go on down here, get this stuff here, go back over it. It's almost rinse time. But what we're going to do here is street gutters. Street gutters are coming cleaner, as you can see. Now, when we get down here, you're going to see these oak trees. This is what they do. The oak trees, the roots will start growing out. And that's the problem right here. The oak tree roots are out onto the concrete, pushing onto the concrete. And that makes it hard to edge up and trim because they're up there pushing you back. But, I mean, they're a beautiful, majestic tree. But they do, you have to keep up on your maintenance if you're going to have those type of trees, because they definitely put down some staining. Stay tuned. So here we are. Now we're on the rinse tip. And as we are rinsing, you can see how dirty she is. Look at all that tan and stain. Real nice and proud. That's how we would leave it if we were a homeowner, right? But we're not homeowners. We are business owners, right? So we got to make a difference with that's the neighbor's property. I'm trying to get some of this dirty water off of his side, what I just put down when rinsing. So that's what I was doing. So now I'm going backwards on this sidewalk. It has cracks and humps and stuff from the tree roots that are lifting it up. So of course it's going to collect and puddle in areas that you don't want it to puddle in. That's just how it's going to be. Okay, we're out here on the street gutter. We're going to push a little bit that way, because actually the water flows the other way. It's not going to go all the way down the road. It's something weird with this street here, but the water won't go. You think it'll go backwards behind the truck, but it won't. This is the driveway. It's still wet. I just post-treated, so it's still drying. The post-treatment, trees, oak trees over the sidewalks. I just treated it with a 5-6%. It is clearing up all around, but I won't be able to stay because we have another job that is pressing. So we're gonna go and get to that, and we are supposed to get rain this afternoon, so I'm in a rush to get a couple things done. But here it is. All this is post-treated, just been post-treated 5%. It's clearing off real good. It's shaded, so the shadowing is from the shades, and the lines are from maybe someone pressure washing before, not really sure. But anyway, clean driveway. We're gonna wrap this on up and make our way across town to the next stop to get this day wrapped up before the rain. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As usual, peace.